Okay, so I actually forgot to record me clicking on the casket, but here's the reward screen. I ended up getting my first Master Clue Scroll from Elite. I haven't been doing Elites ever since Master Clue Scrolls came out, so I have 80 Elites completed so far. That means I need to complete 120 more to obtain a heavy casket. But yeah, I'm happy to receive the Master Clue Scroll. Hopefully the reward from it is going to be a bit more than 133k. Okay, so I finally completed the Master Clue I've got from the Elite Clue earlier, so let's see what it holds. Oh, what is that? Rope Bottom of Darkness. Not bad, I'll take it. Okay, so I got a DK's task and I just got my first drop of the task. It's a Seer Coal, which is not that good, but a drop is a drop, so I'll take it. Lovely, and the first real drop of the trip, I just got an Archer's Ring, and for some reason, like today is Monday, and for some reason we're having a game update. So that's gonna mess with my trip a bit. And the Berserker Ring coming in this trip. So this trip just turned into a really good one. I got both the Archer and the Berserker Ring. When I was scrolling through the list of tasks I still need to complete, I've noticed I need to recolor all 4 of the Slayer helmets. Now, I already had the Calphite Queen's head and Scotty Zoe's Dark Claw on my bank, so I decided I'm just going to recolor the first 2 variants. Now, doing this actually completes 4 of my tasks, because 2 of the tasks were for owning the recolored helmets and 2 of the tasks were for actually unlocking the ability to recolor the helmets. While I was doing my Dagonet King Slayer task, I ended up receiving a hard clue. Now, given that one of the tasks on my completionist list was to build all of the stash units, I decided I may as well get it over with now. And so I built all of the stash units from the easy to elite tiers. I didn't have quite enough money to build the master tier of the stash units, because both the items and the requirements to build the stash units themselves are quite expensive. But I did manage to save about 50 bank spaces in the process, which means that my bank is now a bit more empty. I at least have some wiggle room now. But yeah, that's about it. I have all of the stash units. I should be able to complete clues in a much quicker fashion now that I have them built, because I used to be forgetting some items. I used to miss some items. There were problems with rune plate bodies and rune plate legs because I kept selling them. So now I should have everything and it should be going with no problems. So I want to thank my friend Littleinen here for helping me learn raids again. We used to raid together back when raids were originally released, and I was kind of decent back there. I was never really good at raids, but I was decent. Now I'm really bad. Thank God I have Littleinen here to carry me. But yeah, so far there's not gonna be any raids content because I'm just really not good enough for raids at the moment. But once I get good enough, once I learn all of the mechanics, all of the advanced tactics, I definitely want to start making some raids content. I'm not gonna be dedicating whole videos to raids, but I definitely want to throw a clip of 2 from raids inside my future videos. So yeah, hopefully the learning curve is gonna be a bit easier now that I have Littleinen helping me, but we shall see, man, you never know. So this is a master clue I got from a easy clue earlier, but I didn't get anything, so that's about it. I'm doing another Dagonets task. It seems all I get these days are Dagonet tasks, but I'm not complaining. I quite enjoy Dagonets. It's pretty relaxing because I usually do the tasks in one trip, so I don't have to rebank, I don't have to look for a partner, and yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. Hopefully I'll get some ring drops this tasks as well, but if not, I make more than enough money with just the bones from the Elite Diary. Okay, lovely, just got a Berserker Ring, made the already nice trip even nicer. Well, okay, yeah, I can't really complain that I've been dry at armor, but the helmet is not the ideal drop. I guess it covers the supplies, but that's about it. I'm still hoping to get a chestplate or a skirt, so I can make a nice profit. But if not, I'll take what I get, I guess. There we go, that's the Armadillo task completed. Unfortunately, I only ended up getting the Armadillo helmet and a God's Chart 2 drop from a minion. But it was nice to do something other than DKs for a change. Even though I enjoy DKs, this Armadillo task felt like a fresh breeze of air. So yeah, hopefully there are going to be more to come in the future, because I definitely still need the Armadillo pet. Well, after that Armadillo task, obviously the next task I received was Dagonet Kings. So far I didn't receive any of the expensive rings, as in Archers and Berserker rings. I did get a Warrior's ring, but even the Warrior's ring are like 80k. But the bones more than make up for the supplies, so I am happy, but the Dagonet King's tasks are slowly getting tedious. I'd love to get something else for a change now. Very nice. The second to last kill and I get an archer's ring, which means that this task is actually pretty nice now. Oh, definitely wasn't expecting that. There we go, my elite clue from Dagonet Kings is completed, and what do we get? No master clue. Well, better luck next time, I guess. So I've been AFKing some trouble brewing in my spare time when I didn't feel like doing anything, and I finally gotten enough pieces of 8 to afford the first set. I'm gonna start from top to bottom, basically, you know, starting off with the blue naval set, which is now completed. That's yet another task to put away from my completionist list. And yeah, you know, I still have a lot of sets to go, but I am quite happy I got the first one out of the way. They do look kinda nice, but they are pretty useless. For the amount of time you need to get one set, you know, they are pretty useless. Okay, so something I've been putting off for a long time is actually cleaning my bank. As you can see, I only have 11 free spaces left in my bank, so I must slowly start clearing out all of the junk, because there should be a lot of it. And yeah, hopefully I can release at least 100 spaces, because this is now getting ridiculous. I keep having to drop like 5 items at a time to make space for newer items. So yeah, I guess I'll be back when my bank is a bit cleaner. Okay, so I finally finished selling up my bank, and as you can see here up in the top left corner, I now have 213 free spaces. About 100 of more spaces is being held up by my loot tab, but I'm not gonna show it to you right now. I am actually gonna sell it at the end of the episode. So realistically, I don't think space should be a problem for me anymore. The way I saved space was basically I had an entire skill cape tab, which you can see the remains of here. I moved all of the skill capes out into my POH because I built a cape rack there, and I have no use for them anymore in my bank because the max cape has every single skill cape perk. I also dropped a lot of stuff. I had a lot of quest items that I dropped because I know I'm not going to be needing them anymore. I cleared out my clue tab just a little bit. I had some items that I already built the stash units for, but for some reason I kept copies in my bank. Basically I dropped everything. And yeah, pretty much I could save a couple of more spaces, but right now I really don't have a need to. So yeah, I created a new tab now. This is pretty much the remains of my skill cape tab. I still have the capes that, you know, may be useful. The achievement diary cape teleports are useful, so is the music cape, so is the quest capes teleport conditionally, and these two max capes just look nice for me. The rest of the items are basically the items I can't store in my POH, but they are needed for my completionist list, so basically I'm not going to be dropping them. I'm just going to keep every single item in this tab. But yeah, that's about it for my bank clearing. I am really happy with the results, and now I can get back to grinding. Okay, very nice. We just ended up receiving a Staff of the Dead on the first kill of this trip. Actually, as you can see, I just entered the room. This is actually 22 greater demons to go, and I had to rebank. So yeah, that's great. Okay, there we go, and this is my Zamorak task completed. Unfortunately, I only ended up getting the Staff of the Dead, which I will keep in my drop tab, but I will give first Kitsune here his split. Okay, so now that the Zamorak task is over, let's see what else Doradel will give me. Trolls. Yeah, not bad. It's not a boss task, but it's a fast task, so I'll take it. Okay, there we go. There's the Trolls task completed. 630 tasks in a row and 75 points. Damn, that's a lot. Things got a little bit chaotic here, as you can see. I can't even see all the drops, but I don't think I missed anything too important. Okay, and the new task is Dust Devils. I'm not really a fan of them. I think I'm actually gonna block them right now because I really don't like them. I don't really want the Slayer experience. So there we go. That's the first of the block slots used up. Dust Devils now occupies it. And yeah, the new task now is Mithril Dragons. Okay, that's a nice task. A really fast task for points. So I'll be back after I'm done with Mithril Dragons. So that Mithril Dragon task was pretty enjoyable. It was a fast task. I ended up getting a Chewed Bones drop as well, but I stored them in my bank for now. And now before I get the next task, I remembered I actually don't like Dark Beasts too much. So I want to, okay, extend, here it is. I want to disable the You Need More Darkness now. I used to do Dark Beasts, but now I really don't care for them. I want boss tasks, so let's see what we get next. Oh, lovely! It's gonna be Call-Fight Queen time. Didn't have this task in so long. I've been missing Call-Fight Queen, and yeah, finally get to do it. Okay, so I just got my first KQ head of the task. I believe this is KQ head number 20 I have now. I have 19 in my bank, and I have one mounted in my POH because I needed it for the Elite Diary. But yeah, as you can see, I'm doing Call-Fight Queen with the POH method. I basically restore my health after every kill, except for this one, because I forgot. Oh my god. Sorry, my clicks are really bad. I picked a bad clip to do this. But yeah, basically I restore my stats after every kill with the house pools, and I get to do 2 Dragon Warhammer special attacks on KQ every single kill, which is quite nice. You know, I often spec 70s, 60s, so you know, it does make a difference. But yeah, I'll come back to you if I get any more interesting drops. Yay, yet another KQ head, number 21, coming in. Yay, there we go, head number 22. Don't even know what I'm gonna do with all these heads, but yeah. Elite Clue coming in just a few kills after the last KQ head. Yeah, I'm gonna go do it right now, and hopefully I get something good from it. Okay, so here's the Elite Clue I got from KQ. Hopefully I'm gonna get a Master Clue, and yeah, unfortunately no Master Clue, but not bad, 230k almost. Why, Jagex, why? This is actually my second jar of sand. I ended up receiving the first one about a year ago when I was still getting 99 Slayer. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's the most valuable drop, but god damn it, why the jar of sand, man? Jesus. I was starting to worry where they all went. KQ head number 23 coming in. And yet another KQ head, number 24 this time. Yeah, the collection is growing by the minute. Ah, nice, another Elite Clue. Yeah, this is more welcome than the KQ heads. Alright, and with that my KQ task is finally done, 632 in a row, and yeah, time to get the new task. Okay, there we go, with the KQ task completed, time for a new assignment. Ooh, Cave Kraken, nice. I'm still missing the Cave Kraken pet, so yeah, this is gonna be an interesting task. The following clip will contain a pet drop. The question now is which pet? Is it going to be one of the skilling pets? Maybe it's going to be one of the Slayer pets, the Wilderness pets. Maybe it's going to belong to a member of the God Wars family. Maybe it's going to be one of the Dagonet Kings. Maybe it's going to be some other boss drop. Or maybe it's just going to be a regular other pet that doesn't have a specified category. I don't know, stay tuned and you shall see. So yeah, I did receive the Corp Beast pet. The reaction you heard was a live reaction, and you know, it wasn't over the top or anything because it happened late at night, and to be honest, I was speechless. I didn't know what to say. So yeah, when I went to Corp, I wasn't expecting to get anything. I ended up receiving the pet, which is just amazing. So I did give 20 million to my teammates. Well, I gave 20 million to one of them, and first Kitsune had my Armadillo chain skirt, so I just let him keep that and I bought another one. I still think they deserve something because it sucks. Basically, the pet is rarer than an Ellie, so it felt like I had to give them just a little bit of compensation, if nothing else. But yeah, I'm extremely happy. This just saved me so many hours because I got it at a low KC. And yeah, that's about it. Now I can add the Corp Beast to my collection of pets. So we are approaching the end of the episode, and I want to make a habit of selling my loot tabs at the end of each episode. So basically the loot tab that I am selling now in the background is the result of all of the drops and all of the activities I did during the filming of this episode. Now the loot tabs may vary, sometimes they're going to be a bit smaller, sometimes they're going to be a bit bigger, depends on the content I'm doing. But this episode ended up giving me 48 million, as you will see later on. I am quite happy with the results. I was sitting on quite a low cash stack, and you know, to have another 48 million to fall back on is a really nice backup plan. Now what this means for the future is I'm probably going to be building the master stash units very soon, in the near future, just to secure everything, you know, to invest the cash into something. And slowly I'm going to start buying better gear. I definitely want to buy an Arcane Spirit Shield and Ancestral Robes, because I do plan on doing some Zulrah. I am still missing the mutagens and the pet from Zulrah, and might as well have the best gear for it. The grand plan is obviously the Twisted Bow, which is going to be useful for raids, but I don't see myself getting 1 billion anytime soon, so I think that may have to wait a bit. But yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed filming it. I still can't really grasp the fact that I got the Corp Beast pet. But yeah, hopefully the other future episodes are going to be as successful as this one, at least in terms of progression. And yeah, with this I'm going to be signing out. Thank you for watching.